Hello, 𝗨𝗽𝗶𝗴𝗶 here, and here's Seth. Hello, my name is Seth. The movie I review this time is a victim of the box office partner itself, 𝗨𝗫𝗏. Well, we are all kind of passing and still we don't like the movies that take place on the screen. The film that I review today is also one of the biggest box office films of all time. The movie that I review today is simply called Mouse Meets Mouse.
You gotta sketch a kind of show, but sometimes I never know. Just pause to be so genius in your mind. It's so profound and that's as well, but not as much as we can tell, because you are the one who looks too far behind, with no kind.
So the movie begins by showing us these two Martians, from which one of them looks like the evil stepmother of E.T. They both try to find a mom to take care of the Martian babies. Actually, two things completely different, but anyway, so they really don't have any babies in the Mars. Maybe they should rather look for psychology, because every monkey would look polite by comparison to that breath.
Was it really that hard?
Every day with the trash, what is the big deal?
Well, can you imagine what the world would look like if nobody took out the trash?
Like the world in year 2505 in Idiocracy.
𝗨𝗽𝗶𝗴𝗶 Shack, Captive 331 speaking.
Looks like my flight's canceled. I'm really sorry, Milo.
I'm really sorry, Milo. By the way, why does Milo move like a 35-year-old man acting like a child? That explains anything. Because he dislikes broccoli, he feeds it to the cat and shoots it later out. That's our hero, everybody. After that grouse out moment for that you wish the best for the cat, Milo gets troubled by his mom. But our little rascal here, you know how to anger her more.
Milo!
Stop acting like a child, oh boy.
My life would be so much better if I didn't have to be a nagging mom.
My life would be so much better if I didn't have a mom at all.
Seriously, what the fuck? Okay, how did you get from that to that? You have to change the focus between comedy and drama, because if you don't do that, you just confuse the younger audience. But to be honest, the movie's just too creepy for little children. I'm sorry for the anger, but you'll see what I mean. So Milo feels bad for what he said and decides to say sorry to his mom, but then recognized something odd at the door.
Mom?
So the mother disappears, and Milo decides to follow the light. Yeah, 𝗍𝗫𝗶. That would teach them a lesson. Then we get accidentally captured too, and... Don't give me a close-up on his face! He already looks like no human being!
Whoa! I'm in a spaceship!
No shit! Martian Miss 𝗨𝗽𝗶𝗴𝗶 then recognized something unusual here. Why do the Martians need oxygen helmets? If they can't survive on their own planet, how did they even survive in the first place? And how could they then build their own space station? Questions like this will never be answered for. Milo then wakes up in a small room and then wants to take a look outside and... Jesus! Stop this sick face fetish movie. And with that music combined, it looks more like a horror flick.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Then the door suddenly opens and some random person tells Milo to jump into number 3. Slide. No, he's okay. Just fell several meters and crashed over hard trash stuff. But other than that, it's alright. Can you feel the excitement once you gather to your audience? But honestly, the scene looks pretty. And again, he falls, nothing happens, and for some reason the gravity is much less available than before. Milo then came across a bunch of hippie Martians which can't understand any line he says. But that doesn't matter anyway, because some robot thing grabs Milo up to a little secret place.
You sent me down the trash chute, you jerk!
Yeah. It sounds like he's throwing up. Yeah. At first he's confused, but then at last finds a way to get his place. I have to admit, it looks pretty awesome too.
Hello?
You like video games, man? Check it out. Space Flight Simulator. I programmed it from the manual, so it's just like the real thing. I'm just messing with you. Hey, brother!
That wasn't even funny in the trailer.
My name is 𝗙𝗿𝗶𝗴𝗶. 𝗙𝗿𝗶. What's your handle?
It's Milo. Her person from Earth.
So, this is 𝗙𝗿𝗶𝗴𝗶, voiced by Dan Falk. I can describe 𝗙𝗿𝗶𝗴 as a mix between an adult trying to act like a child, wink, and Buzz Lightyear let himself go. But he's also our big killer guy of this movie, as you will now discover.
Not used to low gravity yet, huh? Okay. Don't worry, man. I can totally fix that. I can fix anything.
Can you fix the flaws of this movie too?
Ooh, I want to show you something cool.
What?
Hold on tight. The weight belt helping you? Check this out, man.
Pointless dialogues and shenanigans later, Milo discovers something really interesting on screen.
Alright. There's no such thing as too much TV, man.
Mom?
Oh, yeah.
Extracting. Subject will be terminating.
Terminating? Terminating?
Terminating. I love that meme. Hey, you know what? Let's go. I want to show you something cool.
No! Go back to the start. Please.
Cool.
No, wait, 𝗙𝗿𝗶, what's going on?
I don't want to tell you.
Tell me! Tell me!
Get off!
Thanks, but that's a little too cruel for business, Dan. Back to the plot.
We've got to save her.
Well, that's impossible. So, get over it and, move on.
We've got to try.
This, my friend, is a Martian wristwatch.
What is all with the facial expressions in here? Does he have this genetic from his mother?
Like a girl, which is kind of perfect.
At first it seems like Milo's in trouble, but he actually is.
I pushed the wrong one.
Oh my god! Okay, just get ready.
For what?
This time the good 𝗙𝗿𝗶𝗴 succeeds in his help, and Milo successfully escaped.
What's going on here?
Without 𝗙𝗿𝗶𝗴 in contact, Milo again tries to escape the evil Martians. Then he discovers another Martian. After that moment, we got introduced to 𝗏𝗏, the other Martian from the beginning, who loves flowers and cats because he's watching a sitcom. Milo then gets back to 𝗙𝗿𝗶𝗴's hideout and discovers something new.
George 𝗙𝗿𝗶.
This probably screams for a story about his past. Milo then saves 𝗙𝗿𝗶𝗴 for going total. And again, he's spotted. That's the first time, by the way. Here's the counter. For God's sake, why the fuck doesn't he make makes so much sense. First off, sometimes they fall like there's no gravity, like Earth, and another times like Moon. Second, Milo and 𝗲𝗏 fall really deep down, but like I mentioned much earlier, no broken bones or brain damages or something like that. I don't think that gravity works in Mars that way. After that, they try to escape again. But guess what happens? They fall and fall and fall. The gravity is again like on Earth, and now it's like Moon again. Can the pilot choose the fucking gravity, please?
George 𝗲𝗏. It's okay, Grip. I know how you feel.
You see this?
So 𝗲𝗏 then explains us how he tried to save his mom.
Not fair is when you follow them and you sneak onto their ship and you search, but you can't find her. So I grabbed a couple of breathing helmets and I went to get her. But when the sun came up, it had started to it was too late, and then I realized I was all alone. I'd never see my mom again. I'd never be able to tell her I loved her.
Sad. Don't go into elections movie. It was actually pretty tragic and dramatic. Give you credit for that. After that scene, we meet 𝗏𝗏 who then joined the team and then discover Admiral that Turtle and Martin are meant to be parents instead of being educated by computers. They free the hippie Martians, which are all male by the way, and Milo tries to save his mom from the laser. Then the evil Martian villain commanded the soldiers to catch him, but 𝗲𝗏 sacrificed himself to help Milo. Giving this movie credit makes its character not only brave and likable. That's showing us these this movie. Mine is already creepy enough, so we don't need a closet of the Martian queen singing and cold staring eyes of death. So the Martians arrive and support our heroes for peace. Meanwhile, Milo woke up her mom and her reaction is a little uncomfortable.
Here, just put this on. And then you gotta twist the lever to seal the neck, see? Like this. No air? Mom, it's Mars.
Okay, that was fun. But our villain is not pleased about the political changes and tries to get rid of our main character. But God is still alive and pushing away. Unfortunately, he didn't help that much. But his mother then gave her oxygen helmet to Milo, despite her knowledge that this would kill her.
With me. You have to come home with me. No.
My God, please lighten up. I give you credit for one well-handled dramatic scene. That's painful. 𝗲𝗏 then apparently remembers that he left another helmet in the near from the space station and then run fast to get the helmet. Again, he can run on Mars like he can on Earth, but neither Milo nor his mom can. Does this movie even supposed to take place in our universe? So yeah, Milo's mom is saved. 𝗏𝗏 shows the Martians the true meaning of parenting. The evil grandmother or whatever the hell she was goes to prison, and they all fly back to Earth.
Will I ever see you again?
After the answer to the secret that will never release, 𝗲𝗏 gives Milo a heartwarming hug, then he and 𝗏𝗏 flying off to space. Milo and his mom tolerate each other again, and his father's back home, and pop that smirk, child! And that was Mars Needs Mom, and that was just a depressing mess. Comedy not well done, drama gets it, turns back to depressing. The actor's pretty okay, especially in the sad moments. The motion capture, when not scary, at least weird that it makes Pole Express looks much more improved by comparison. Main character bland, many unnecessary moments. Biggest problem is the story too complicated. But I still hope that there will be someday a movie that makes this Mars look pretty awesome. My name is Sad, and it's that hot movie. This is a Mars flick that was for the right reasons of love, because it's too dark for kids and too silly for adults.
Mommy? Mommy!